So the beta is doing very well. The plants, kind of, but I got another problem. Hi guys, welcome to Fish Tank King. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And yeah, the beta is doing beautiful, but my tank has a different problem. Based on my other vlog, water's still clear, but it's a yellowish. It's not gonna hurt the fish, but my water is on the yellow or brown side because of this driftwood right here. So basically I'm gonna keep doing regular water change. It's not gonna hurt the fish or plants. Actually, it's better for the fish. And I'm gonna do water changes, and according to my research, it will eventually deplete itself and it'll be just fine. The beta is doing beautiful. The only thing is I can't get him to feed how I want him to feed, so it's gonna be a little bit tricky to add more fish. So as you can see, his food is on the bottom right there, bloodworms. But let's see if he's gonna come down. He's gonna come down and he's gonna scoop up and eat one. Just watch. He's there on the bottom. He's searching for it. He's gonna pick it up once he finds it. That's the way he eats. He'll eat a couple while they're floating around. The rest he will eat like a bottom feeder. So let's move on to the plants quickly. So most of them are kind of melting away because of the fact that it's a new tank. But I could tell you these lotuses are doing good, and whatever these are doing better as well. That I bought at Petco, I could see new growths. So we'll see how it's gonna go after that. Beginning to see a little bit of algae, so hopefully soon I'm gonna introduce some cleanup crew, some Cory cats, and some pleco. But yeah, the plants are kind of melting away a little bit. This seems to be doing fine. Plants are kind of melting away. It should grow back. The Amazon sword's not doing too well with that side. I don't know why. So we'll see how it goes from here. But so far the tank been pretty good. Come Thanksgiving, I'm gonna do a quick maintenance of a 1 gallon water change, and I'm gonna test the water and see what happens. And I think the tank is gonna be fully cycled for other fish already. Right now it is Thanksgiving, and I decided since I'm leaving for a couple days, beta is gonna be all right. I'm going to do a 1 gallon water change. Also, guys, take notice that this frog bit, or whatever you want to call it, it's not duckweed, is growing pretty good at a steady pace. I like that. All the plants kind of melted away, but I think they're gaining back in life, especially this one right here. So I'm doing a 1 gallon water change, and I'll explain later. That 1 gallon water change made a difference, and the beta right now is eating the brine shrimp that I fed him. He's gonna eat all of that off the ground. Just watch this, guys. He's gonna get one right away. I don't know, he's kind of slow. He's kind of picky. So I feed him bloodworms and brine shrimp. He's gonna pick that all up later today, leaving for Thanksgiving. So this is Thanksgiving. The tannins color in this water was bad today. This 1 gallon water change did a difference. So I tested my water for parameters. Everything seems normal. I think I can get my cleanup crew this Sunday. We'll see how it works. If I get my cleanup crew this Sunday, it'll be a blast. But before I do that, I'm gonna test the water, and hopefully next week this discolored water is gonna change. But if not, then I'm gonna do a 5 gallon water change, and then that should take care of the problem. But I won't be doing everyday water changes. I'll be simply doing like 1 gallon or 5 gallon water changes every week. Okay guys, so came back from Thanksgiving weekend, or week, whatever you want to call it, holidays. And this fish tank has officially 3 problems that come back. Problem number 1. If you come here, the temperature of the tank is 74.5. I left it at almost 77. And the heater is working and not working. And I don't get it why, because our house is kept at 67 degrees or 68 degrees, whatever we prefer, which is room temperature. So I don't get why the heater can't keep up. So a quick solution is I'm gonna go to my local fish store and get a 100-watt heater instead of the 50, because something just is not going right and I need to fix it fast, which is easy to swap out the heater. So meantime, I'm going to bump it up a little bit for it to run a little hotter. But the second problem is, guys, watch what happens when I turn on the light over here. It kind of looks dark. Like it is dark from the tannins of the driftwood. So 5 gallon water change is what I am going to do to combat this. And the third problem is I come back is a whole bunch of algae everywhere. So it's time for a cleanup crew. Okay guys, so just finished about a 5-gallon water change. As you can see, it's way clear, and I haven't even put this LED light back on there yet. So it's way clear, waiting for the cleanup crew. Well, I have to go buy them, but here's what I'm doing also. Not sure if you noticed, but I also removed the driftwood, and I am going to boil the driftwood to get as much tannins out of there as possible, because I got pretty much enough and tired of discoloring the water. So guys, don't have the driftwood in there. The tank is clearing up pretty well. Time to go get the cleanup crew, but here's the problem I'm having. I have been boiling this sucker for the past 2 hours, and it is not getting any clearer in there. So I don't know how long I should keep boiling this, but I might need to get a different driftwood for the tank, because it's just releasing tannins and it's not stopping. Like, I don't know how long I got to go for that. So might have to go with a different piece of driftwood. Okay guys, so now we are acclimating my cleanup crew. 4 Coolie Loaches and 1 Lawn Fin Bristle Nose Pleco. Why I got bristle nose? Well, so they don't outgrow this small tank that I have. So update. These floaters right here, doing very well. As you can see, I see little babies up there. Baby plants, I call it. And a lot of these plants right here, they have some algae growth, and you can see some decay and some melting away, which is obvious to any plants that you introduce that are new. But I can see some brand new growth. I see some brand new growth here on this red tiger lotus. On the Monte Carlo, I see some growth. The Amazon store is not doing too well. I'm thinking it's because maybe they have algae on them. So that's why I got a cleanup crew. And also, I fixed the problem of the heater. I got a 100-watt heater now. So hopefully this heater can actually keep up and keep the temperature at what it's needed. And also, I'm going to come over here, guys. I'm going to show you. Also, guys, I bought different type of driftwood. I had Mopaya wood, okay? I'm gonna keep it just in case I have to start another tank. But this wood, why I'm going for is because this one is not gonna stain right away. It's not gonna leak out tannins like it did in the Mopaya wood. I heard Mopaya wood is the hardest to get tannins out. So with this, I'm thinking just boil it, let it cool down, and then throw it in a tank. It should be all right and good to go. Okay, guys. So the Lawn Fin Bristlenose Pleco has been acclimated, and so has the Coolie Loaches, which look extremely cool in my tank. Here's 2 of them right here, right now. And this tank is a little disrupted. Can't wait to put the driftwood back on. Here's the other guy. There's 4 of them all together in my tank. And the Beta, he kind of went after him, but then he kind of also gives up, because those things are kind of fast. But yeah. Let's go get the driftwood in this tank now. So guys, in conclusion, I have had to change out my driftwood, and this guy just is unsinkable. I tried to dump him in a bucket, close the lid on top of him, and tried boiling him for 2 hours. This driftwood doesn't do anything. So what I used was Gorilla Glue, Super Gel that I used when I was in the saltwater tank industry, kind of. You know, I was gluing coral frags to the rock, so I bought a little rock and I glued them there. So hopefully it doesn't rip out and just stays there, so I'm not going to touch anything. And the Coolie Loaches are doing just awesome. And as an update, everyone's eating and loving the bloodworms. Just wait, just watch. They all love bloodworms. I actually seen a Coolie Loach eat already a bloodworm, and this Beta right here is loving the bloodworms. They'll pick it all up pretty soon. Come on, Beta, eat a bloodworm. Come on, for the camera. Nah, he's not interested, but he ate a few. He must be full. Brine shrimp and bloodworms is what I feed him, and the Coolie Loaches actually love it. I've seen a small one here actually go ahead and eat it. And the Pleco is doing really good. The Lawn Fin Bristlenose Pleco is doing actually really good. He ate up most of my algae, so now I just gotta keep buying more plants to finish up the setup.